point of, so I will come to this point. So you start forming this, and initially there will be anaerobic. First, you will not have oxygen. You will have what is called as or H2S, CH4, nitrogen. This is what filled the air initially. You will not have oxygen. So you are not producing any animals. First, this will be there, which used the air which was there earlier. But then comes what is called as or cyanobacteria. Okay, or bacteria comes. Okay, on the bacteria, what it does now, it makes this use of carbon dioxide and sunlight. Okay, wow. This is where everything starts. Okay, carbon dioxide is another phenomena. Carbon dioxide, sunlight, photosynthesis. Similar, in a sense, if you look at it, till here the earth was dormant. You cannot, and it was, rotten. Rotten the mutta algi pochna or fulla apdidan irundhuchu, because H2S smells like that. It's rotten. You cannot live in that. But what happens slowly, this cyanobacteria or blue-green algae, blue-green algae, it comes and it starts using this phenomena to create oxygen. It does start. So yeah, in the point is that oxygen comes, then earth forms what is called as ozone. And this is where all the oxygen, if you see all the iron ores வந்து ferric ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. இது iron ore வந்து Fe2O3 and FeO. All the iron ores that we have, Kudremukh or in Jharkhand or something like that, they were in the point, and the oxygen matches with them and becomes a ore. But today we take these as ore down. Get this idea? But the point, what interests us is ozone. Only when ozone comes, this cannot be punctured. See, as I said, this did not form that protective cover. This was rock. But Anna, we had this protective cover to protect this life. You get this idea? Information has to transfer seamlessly. But if ozone is not there, it will get punctured. If a point today, ozone layer, if it is why Vienna Convention we have now, if ozone goes off, every cell will be punctured. Punctured na avladha mudinchu. Okay, you have to stop that, and that is why this ozone came. But once this ozone comes, see, this is where the interesting thing starts. And this is where, for example, as I said, life begins at 40. Why did I say that, Abdina? The age of Earth, how much I said? 4.5 or 6 billion years. So you convert it into age, 46 years. So yeah, 46 years. Till 40, till 40, there was no life on planet. There was something like this now. Whatever I have explained, see, this process is happening for 4 billion years, 3 billion years. Till 40, you did not have life on Earth. This is the concept. Appa life begins at 40, then? Appa no time irukku enakku. See, this, I am not an avid reader of the self-help book. Enakku and the time la self-help book padinga. See, I don't read self-help book. What I learned about life was from evolution now. See, when you think about this, the whole earth was dormant now. There was nothing on earth. There were small things, and cell was formed, but it was not complex. But once this forms, okay, once this forms, point. Now what happens is that now complex experiments start happening. Complex experiment la invertebrate nu irukum. Seri, invertebrate na one of the important points that we are going to see while discussing also. Invertebrate na without backbone, without, okay, vertebrate na with. So experiments start. சரியா? அப்படியே எப்படி சொல்றதுன்னா, have you seen, இப்போ இதுல எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஜெல்லி ஃபிஷ் இருக்கும், ஜெல்லி ஃபிஷ் ஆர் ஸ்கார்பியன்ஸ், கிராப், so many insect. அந்த இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா கிராபோட it will not look like humans இல்ல, அழகா இருக்காதுல்ல? Do you think that as a scorpion, இல்ல scorpion, is it beautiful? Beautiful தானே இல்லையா? See, நம்மளுக்கு வேற மாதிரி இருக்கு, but ஆனா it's an experiment that the evolution does. Whatever fits the evolution takes. சரியா? That is why you will have different kinds of animals இருக்கும். இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா, see, because ozone is formed, oxygen is now there. Now the fuel is started. Now your cell can replicate. Now complex, அதான் சொல்றேன், complex cells form. We are all complex cells. The point is that this happens at that moment. See, at the moment la ஒரு or vertebrate also starts. Or for example, I do not know whether you will believe this, we were formed from something like this தான். இது வந்து ஒரு set of ஒரு cells for thinking. சரியா? Small set of cells for thinking. This did not have eye-like fashion. But what happens is that something like this, a fish is there. A fish, இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த fish, maybe next class I will show you the diagram also. And the fish will have nothing. You will see the fish பார்க்கலாம். It will have this, eyes will not be there. But the point is that it will move towards the light. There will be a photosensitive receptor. Eyes illa. அதான் சொல்றேன்ல, see, I learned everything from evolution and anthropology and whatever subject I thought. If you see, why it is moving towards the light, no one knows. But ana, today you and I have this eye, தெரியுமா? It started here. If it did not move towards that light, அப்படின்னா evolution would not have given this complex thing for seeing us. See, that is how you should also realize that. And the push, சரியா? That push starts and vertebrates form. சரியா? Vertebrates form. See, இன்னும் நம்ம சிலபஸ்க்கு வரல, வந்துருவோம். சரியா? இன்னும் சிலபஸ் இல்ல, syllabus will come. But the point is that vertebrate starts. So vertebrate na idan. So this complex cell is the brain ipo. The photoreceptor is the eye now. சரியா? And this is the body we have now. Today you see, you check everyone's body, it will be similar to this. சரியா? And they had this pattern. There is in your body something called as Hox gene. கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? See, in this, or what is beauty? இப்போ see, இது and இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும் கிளாஸ்ல வந்து, if I talk about, அதான் சொன்னேன், it's a biology class. சரியா? Medicine related topic. So what is beauty? What is இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். So what is beauty? Beautiful na என்னது? Why are we attracted towards beauty? பியூட்டினா நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. இல்ல, பியூட்டினா எனக்கு, சரி, எனக்கு நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். எனக்கு பியூட்டினா யாரு? ஐயோ, எனக்கு ஓல்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. எனக்கு த்ரிஷா பிடிக்கும். ஓகேவா? அதான் எந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்? பாடி ஸ்ட்ரக்சர். ஓகே, அது வந்து எவல்யூஷன், அதுக்கு வந்துரும். பட் ஆனா ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்த்த உடனே, in psychology it is there. It is from psychology. First, when you look at them itself, you will know that beautiful. ஒரு photogenic face னு சொல்லுவாங்க. What is the meaning of that? Symmetry. இப்போ ஸ்கார்பியோலாம் I said இல்லைங்க, ஸ்கார்பியோலாம் why we are not finding it appealing? They are not symmetrical தான், but they don't have one structure. But look at human beings, look at mammals, left and right will be same. what is beautiful abdina, you will see that almost all the beautiful people who are termed as beautiful will have symmetry in their face. இப்போ இப்படி பர்ஃபெக்ட்டா இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? That is what comes by this hoax gene. In the hoax gene, see, it is not here, but when it comes here, and the symmetry starts. சரியா? The symmetry starts, and this becomes a fish. ஒரு வாழை இலை மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல, ஆனா this becomes a fish. But the point is that, see, அவ்வளோ primal instinct, or how we are all connected. Even today you look at it, only a beautiful person. இப்போ the point என்னதான், இப்போ நம்ம சிஎம் கூட he has this hair இல்ல, why it has to happen na, human beings are wired like that. We think about beauty தான் first. That comes by in the gene. This gene, we are checking if this gene is correct, because when we pass on the next message to our next generation, we would want symmetry la. இப்போ இந்த gene இல்லாம போயிடுச்சுனா, you get this. That is why and the beautiful beauty attracts. But now coming to this point of fish, இது வந்து fish, okay va? So after this, there are so many types of fish, okay, so many types of fish. Sorry, 3-4 important இது இருக்கு. In that one type of fish, சரியா, one type of fish, lobe finned ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. lobe finned, ஓகேவா? அதாவது ஓகே, இது brain, சரியா? see, இது ஃபிஷ்ங்க, fish மாதிரி இருக்கும், சரியா? This fish transitions to land. சரியா? First this becomes in this becomes this. Have you seen or do you know any fossil? In or 5 more minutes, okay, அப்புறம் வந்து we'll take a break, then I will come back to the syllabus or a Darwin's theory மாதிரி, சரியா? Because this is needed. Without this, see, primates came அப்படின்னா, where did primates come from? தெரியணும்ல, primates எங்க இருந்து வந்துச்சுன்னு. டைரக்டா குரங்குல இருந்து நம்ம டைரக்டா போக முடியாதுல்ல. So now come to this point, and this can be written as examples for the Gauss's law, Cope's law, radiation. Tomorrow we will talk about this. Adila, I will give you one example. I will give you one example. One example today I will say, the fish and the land, or this fish goes to the land. Have you seen any animal which is partially previous இது partially இது? Biology you would have read about an animal partially flying and partially reptile. You know what is that animal? Archaeopteryx ன்னு ஒரு fossil, have you heard? Archaeopteryx, 12th ல, சரியா? Archaeopteryx is that. see, இப்போ evolutionல problemமே, people keep thinking that you are here, then how குரங்கு is there? There has to be partial. அதான் அது நரசிம்மன் அவதாரம் மாதிரி, you are not showing me a fossil. There has to be a 50-50. You show me the fossil, I will believe ன்னு they are saying la. இப்போ நீங்க பாத்துருக்கீங்களா? எப்போ பாரு கேட்டே இருப்பாங்க, we are there, they are there. அப்போ எங்க பாதி, where is that half அப்படின்னு? Fossils are there. So here fish should be there. Then the point is that amphibians, next இதுல வந்து amphibians. See, this group, whole group develops into their own. So they have their own jolly good time. So they will start doing their own work. But we are now coming to this direction. We come to this direction, but the point when we come here, so there should be an half left. ஒரு fish மாதிரி, ஒரு amphibian மாதிரி. Amphibian is frog மாதிரி, correct? Land they are transferring. So there should be something la. Do you think any fossil will be found exactly like that? இது வந்து we can write in அந்த அதான் சொல்ற, tomorrow அந்த Cope's law, Gauss's law la, specific example if it is there na, I will give that specific example. You அது இருக்காது, வேற bookல இருக்காது. See, these are specific example you can quote. See, இதுல image Okay, thick skeleton. And more, and adan, it will be diagram and more of, we have to cope up with that syllabus. The name is actually tiktaalik. I'll give you this, but tiktaalik in the sense, okay. See, the point is that if you look at the skeleton, either they have found out. In the people who keep asking evolution la, this is there, you show me the center, they keep asking. There is no fossil, fossil irukku poi paaru, if you look at this, it's partial. In the skeleton, if you look at it, you will have fish and walking things. They have found it out, and the point that you should know is that, so like this transition is there. We have to find the fossils. That is the only point. Next comes this amphibians. So after this comes
so if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Minds of Aspirant. You can send this video to anyone who is preparing for civil services and to your family members who want to know about civil services also. There is a Telegram channel, Minds of Aspirant official as well. You can click that link and join the group, and you can ask for whatever doubts that you have. And also you can click the bell icon so that you will get regular updates from Minds of Aspirant. Thank you. All the best.